What?
You're up.
Well, hello. Welcome to Tasty Tuesday. This is Thanksgiving edition. And what that means is I told Jeff to get me a frozen butterball boneless turkey breast, still very much frozen. I'm just thawing it enough to hopefully get that gravy packet to release. And then I'm going to make Thanksgiving dinner. And my goal is to do it in under an hour. This is going to be super, super challenging. Now, I don't know what else the other ingredients are that he bought me. I just said, just pick up things that remind you of Thanksgiving and I'll roll with it. Okay. I do have some bread that I cooked up as a test recipe the other day. So I do have that I'm going to use for some stuffing, I think. But until I know what other ingredients he has for me, I really don't know what I'm making. But it will be Thanksgiving inspired for sure. All right.
All right, let me read a couple comments
Okay.
while we let everybody get in here. There's 82 people in already, so that's
Wow.
being here early.
Yes.
Charlie from Westmoreland County, Virginia.
Hi,
Got in
Charlie.
Really early. Ricky Lou says Ola from Mexico.
Hi, Ricky Lou.
That's Tammy from Mexico.
Tammy, yes. Yes.
Sue Crickmore from
Hey, Sue.
Tucson. Debbie Troop from Washington State.
Hi, Debbie.
And we've got Craig Betts from.
Hi, Craig. Good to see you.
Now that I turned my mic on, you might be able to hear me a little bit better. He's from province of New Brunswick.
Yes.
Debbie Troop says, hey. John Freeze, morning all from down under.
Good morning, John.
And Patty Glover says hello.
Hi, Patty.
Shelley G.
Hi,
Charmaine Parrish. Raven Noir. A lot of familiar
Hi,
names
Charmaine
here.
and Raven. How are you?
Debbie Salkowski.
Hello, Debbie.
Jessica.
I don't usually see you. I don't know on Tasty Juices. I always see Debbie on the Sundays. But now, are these people all joining in from YouTube, or there's some from Facebook?
There's some from Facebook. Colleen Wolf is here.
Hey, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen.
Okay, good.
And Terry Bell Burns is from
Hey, Terry.
Facebook. Cindy Ray.
Hi, Cindy.
Is YouTube. Michelle Reed.
Hello, Michelle.
Lisa Garland.
Hello, Lisa.
Mandy 428 from UK.
Hi, Mandy.
Sharon McIntyre Barrett.
Hi, Sharon.
Dawn Allison Ostrom.
Hello, Dawn.
Pamela Harris.
Hello, Pamela.
Patty Glover. Juliet.
Hi, Juliet.
Donna Carpenter Williams.
Hi, Donna.
Ada Cordero.
Hello, Ada.
Brittany Henderson says,
hey, Brittany.
Deb Hellier.
Cheers, everybody. Drinking a white wine spritzer, nothing special.
So I'll try to get there. There's a lot of comments here, but I'll try to get to most of them. But
okay.
Do you want to kind of go over what the plan is again?
Yeah. So I told Jeff, about 4 hours ago? He said, I don't know what to get for Tasty Tuesday. I'm like, well.
It was early this morning.
Yeah, I don't know what to get for Tasty Tuesday. I'm like, well, it's before Thanksgiving. Let's do Thanksgiving inspired something. So I told him to get me a turkey breast that's boneless. It's going to have the skin on, but it's boneless and it's small. Like it's going to be like about 2.5 pounds. Totally frozen though. Okay. It's totally frozen. And then I said, just pick up whatever ingredients that you see that remind you of Thanksgiving. So while I do know that I have a turkey here, I don't know what the other ingredients are. And then my job is to try to turn this into a Thanksgiving meal in an hour. And I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. Probably not, because I talk so much, probably won't make it, but that's my goal. I'm going to set this over here because while Jeff is reading some comments, I am going to actually get this unpackaged to see if I can separate the gravy packet. That's why I put it in water, because there's a gravy packet and I want to be able to separate that before pressure cooking because, of course, it is in plastic. So,
okay, I'm rolling back here and trying to catch up where I left off. So here we go. Craig Betts, I don't know if I said Craig. Okay. Charlie Lee Murphy or Larry Murphy. Rose Ann Gaetani, sorry about
hello Rose. Still not quite.
Janine Rohrbaugh. Denise
hi Janine.
DCCA.
Or is it Jeannie?
That's Denise.
Well, Denise is Denise, yeah, but I'm thinking Jean. Gus. And we have a friend today.
Special guest.
We have a special guest in the kitchen here, and I am already a mess. So I'm going to try to be as clean about this as possible. And going to have to take a little knife and try to pry this off. So while I do that, are there any actual questions or comments or anything?
Let's see if we can find
Ooh.
some actual questions. Rebecca Journey says she's from Tennessee but resides in Tampa Bay. Just found you recently and loves your pecan pie bars.
Thank you. Yeah, that one's doing really well for me this year. That people are seeming to really love that. Oh, this is a chore here.
So we've got Ohio, Julie Williamson and Camelia Gallagher, both from Ohio.
I did it. Okay. Now, I usually throw these away, but because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to leave it here because I might need it. So, all right, that's done.
All right. Do you want me to start handing you ingredients?
I think so, because the sooner we get this started, the better. But I need to wash my hands because I'm dirty right now. Okay, so you start handing out things. I'm going to wash my hands. I need to fill that up with soap.
There will be no major surprises here because you've
probably not.
Me on a lot of this.
Well, no, I didn't. I just said get what reminds you of Thanksgiving.
Okay. Chicken broth.
I didn't instruct him. Instructions would have been get me this, and this. Right. Oh, I did say celery and carrots. I did tell you that.
Best place to put stuff.
Okay.
Put that over there for now.
Okay.
And put stuff over there, not over there.
Okay.
Carrots.
Okay, that's my producer talking. All right, carrots. We have carrots. I really don't need the carrots, but okay. Celery.
2 big Idaho potatoes.
2 big Idaho potatoes. I'm assuming nothing's been washed yet, right?
Nothing has been washed.
Okay.
Some sliced mushrooms.
Oh, some sliced mushrooms. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
This is where it goes off the rails because Louise does not use canned vegetables.
Okay, canned green beans. All right. Okay, canned corn. Okay. No, this is good. This is
an upside down can of cranberry stuff.
Okay, how did I know? This is whole berry, not that.
Yeah, I didn't get the jellies.
Okay.
Much figured out where that goes.
Crispy onions.
Butter,
okay, this is fun. Butter.
Now we have apple choices. I got you 2 of these. I think they're Fuji's, but you have your mom's apples.
Yeah, let's use mom's apples. Although I don't know what kind they are, but let's go ahead and use mom's apples.
And then there's
she said they're amazing.
So
I only need 1. I'm doing small portions. Okay, so we're gonna do really small portions.
That you can choose to leave out or leave in, but it goes with the apples.
Oh, so you wanted me to make apple pie?
Well, if you're going to make Thanksgiving dinner in an hour, don't you think you should make little apple pies? Maybe you can.
Maybe I can't.
Oh,
maybe I can't. I don't know about that, mister. It's supposed to be baked in a muffin pan, though. I'm not sure if I have that. All right, we'll work on that.
Leftover homemade bread.
Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute, too. So I'm going to put that over here for a second.
Since that's metal, let's not put it on the
okay
induction burner.
Okay, yeah, I put fire. Well, you have to turn it on. I mean, you have to turn it on. It's really interesting because I had a cooling rack on my induction burner, and it was like over on one side, and I was going to make something on the other side, and I accidentally turned on the wrong burner, and yeah, it just started like it got red, like really red, like it was heating up. It didn't burn anything or hurt anything, but yeah. All right, so we've got our frozen turkey breast. Not a whole lot I can really do with this, totally frozen. I am leaving it in the netting because usually you'll roast it in the netting, but I am going to season it up. Even though it's frozen, I'm still going to season it up with salt, pepper, a little bit of thyme, and I don't know what else yet. I wonder if I should put it, I'll just do this like this. Oh, it's sticking to my cutting board. It's kind of slippery. All right. So we're just going to pepper it up. Now, if you've been following me for any time, I don't usually cook from frozen too often. So this is kind of interesting. So we'll see. And then now I'm down to 1 hand. So this is kind of getting a little bit tricky. Jeff, I can't open this with, yeah, I can.
You got a sous chef over here.
Yeah, that's fun. All right. So this is a little bit of onion powder. I'm gonna put on. Jeff brought the cinnamon over. Is that for the apple pie, dear?
Of course it is.
But this one's not open. Silly me. That's okay. All right, then a little bit of garlic. Oh, I just got messy. Oh well. Life goes on, right? And then a little bit of thyme leaves.
Yeah, a couple people said their feed is freezing, but I don't think it's.
I don't think it's
on
our end.
our end because I'm looking at it on my iPad and it's going pretty smoothly.
Okay.
And I am plugged in directly to gigabit internet, so we should be fine.
All right, let me wash my hands again.
John Freeze says it's freezing. Colleen says it's not freezing.
That's interesting because John has extremely good internet in Australia. We were just talking about that the other day, and he said it's like really good. So that is interesting. Okay. All right. So obviously I'm going to get this pressure cooking right away, and I'm going to add in a little bit. I'm trying to do this so that I can put the turkey breast on and the potatoes. So I'm going to put about 1 cup of liquid in there. I'm not worried about getting fancy with putting like herbs and all that kind of stuff in there, you know, because we're trying to get this done pretty quick. So it's going to be kind of basic. But I do want to go ahead, I think, and put some of these, which nothing is washed, which is always a little bit of an issue. But
So while you're doing that,
maybe I should have Jeff wash things before we start.
well, I could wash things.
Not
like
now. No, I can do it really quickly, but just give them a rinse. It'll be fine.
that. But some people are saying it's not freezing, and some people are saying it's freezing, and it's YouTube and Facebook, so it's not, not there. It's just.
Uh-oh. That's not good, but I don't know
It
what
sounds
to,
like it's on our end though.
I don't know what to do about it. Because I don't know what to do about it. There's really
Well,
nothing I can do about it.
It doesn't look like our feed is freezing here, so it's interesting.
Very much so. All right, let's see. My hair is falling down too. I have to take a minute to pin that back. All right, let's see. What else do I want to do here? I want to put these. It's always so, there's never enough counter space. Do you know that? Never, never, never. Never enough. All right. I've got a little, this is an older onion, but it's going to work just fine for what I want to do. So I'm putting onions and mushrooms down in the very bottom. They're going to pressure cook. They're going to pressure cook for a long time. I anticipate that the onions are just going to flavor things. They're going to kind of disappear, but I think the mushrooms are going to hold their shape and be just fine. What we will find out, because I've never done this way for this long of a period of time. And I'm just making kind of big slices here, not very safely either. So don't pay attention to what I'm doing when it comes to that. Okay, there we go. Put those in the bottom. I could put some celery. I'm not going to go crazy about that. Where's that rag, Jeff? I was waiting for that to uncover because it's clean, and I can use that to clean my hands off. And Gus is sitting here like just the sweetest little kid waiting for me to drop something. Okay, season them up with a little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of thyme, probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and about 1/2 teaspoon to 3/4 of salt. We want to put a little bit of thyme in there. This is what I'm going to use to make my green bean casserole, in case you were wondering. So that's what I'm doing that for on the bottom. And then I'm going to get the turkey in with the potatoes, and we are going to pressure cook for 45 minutes.
So John Freeze has figured out the reason that it's freezing up. It's because of the frozen turkey, he says.
That's funny.
Robin Watchman just checked in.
Hey, Robin.
Michelle Long says it looks good already.
All right. Now, I am going to put this in right beside here, and I'm hoping that my pressure lid will close easily. I'm using the OL series, which has the grate up in the lid, and that's a little bit of a clearance issue sometimes, but I think I'm going to be okay. Oh, yes, I am okay. Perfect. All right, we're going to go over to pressure cook. Move all this out of the way until I figure out what I'm going to do with those. And we are going to turn it on, which I can never see this, so just bear with me. Is it plugged in? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm hitting.
There you go.
Obviously not the on button. All right. And then let's see. So now we got to do some calculations. I want this to be sliceable like for turkey. It's completely frozen. It's about 2.5 pounds. I know from past experience that I did 60 minutes on a frozen turkey, but it was out of the netting and I wanted it shreddable like for soup and 60 minutes was good. So, and I want to air fry to crisp up that skin afterwards. So I'm going to go with, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to go with 40 minutes. That's the end answer. I'm going for 40 minutes. Now I have no idea if this is going to be enough or not. But those potatoes will be good, so they'll be ready to be mashed. Make sure it's sealed. And now we can start off with the rest of what we're going to make.
And Colleen agrees 40 minutes.
Look at my hair. All right, I got to fix that. Sorry. I can't have it like totally coming out. I've got a little bobby pin. I'll just pull it back here.
John says 40 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking 45 minutes, but because I'm going to air crisp it, I'm going to go with the 40 minutes, okay? So we'll see.
And Sue Crickmore asked, is this a boneless turkey breast?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It is boneless, solid, frozen.
And we have no idea how many pieces it is in.
I have no idea.
That's a surprise.
That is, yeah. If you saw my Turkey Wellington video, yeah, that is a surprise. All right, now, I should have a serrated knife. I don't know how my knife ended up back in the sink. Did you look in the sink?
No,
I thought I washed these all up.
they might have fallen.
I thought I washed them all and had them on the drying rack. Okay, no big deal. All right, so now we're gonna toast up this bread. Gosh, you are like right in my way, you know that?
He does know that.
Okay. All right, where's the one piece of bread, the loaf of bread?
The one that I was picking at?
Yeah.
Let me go get that.
Because I want to show you guys the difference, okay? These I made yesterday. And I wanted to show you the difference between proofing in the Ninja Foodie and then baking like right away.
Not much left,
Or
is there?
letting it, yeah, he really did eat this. Or letting it sit overnight. I don't even know if I have enough of this left to show, but let's see. So I'm just going to rip this apart. These were beautiful rolls, by the way, okay? They were done in the Ninja Foodie. They were proofed, then they were formed, then they were proofed again, and then they were baked. But if you see, there's like a tight weave in there. This is exactly the same dough, same hydration, same recipe as this one. But this one, I let it sit overnight in the refrigerator, okay? This is soft. This is still hard from the oven. And I hope you'll be able to see. I don't know because Jeff really did eat a lot of it. But it's a lot more open on the inside, okay? So it's a lot chewier and a lot more open, like more holes. Just, there's no right or wrong. I prefer to leave my bread overnight to chill in the refrigerator and then bake it up the next day instead of rushing the proof. I think it develops more flavor. Well, I don't think it does. It does develop more flavor. And I just like the way the crumb is much better. All right. Well, now what we're going to do is just chop this up and get it on a tray to start to make some stuffing. And since this is not, it's not stale really. It's still unstale, still soft. I'm going to toast it up in the oven real quick.
Do you want me to get your oven preheating over there? Okay.
I'm just going to put it in like 450 degrees. It's not going to matter. I'm putting it on a dark tray, hoping you can duct more heat underneath. I thought about using like a dehydrator tray that has holes in it, but then I thought I'll have to clean the oven because the little toasty bread will fall through. So.
Raven had a good question.
Uh-huh.
She said, would putting the gravy packet in with all that stuff add some flavor?
Well, the problem with putting a gravy packet in, now that's frozen. You might be able to get away with it, but number one, I don't want the gravy on my vegetables that I'm going to be using in my green bean casserole. Okay, that I'm using canned green beans for. I don't want that gravy in there because I'm going to make a little sauce for it. Sorry, I just got something caught in my throat. So I don't want that. But the other issue is, will it thaw and thicken to the point where it starts to stick and give you the burn notice? Probably not, with all the juices that are going to come off of it, come off of the turkey itself. It probably wouldn't do that. But the other issue would be, is it going to be too diluted? Because we're going to have a lot of juices and stuff coming from the turkey as it cooks. So that 1 cup of chicken stock that I put in is going to be the liquid that I use to make the gravy and the stuffing. But I think adding the packet would probably not be the best course of action, in my opinion.
So a couple more questions, but first I wanted to point out, Raven said, I am a guy.
Oh,
so we've been calling you she for a long time.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
An honest mistake, but
yeah, I'm so sorry.
The other question was, let me see if I can find it. It was a good one.
I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. That's what you get for assuming things. You just can't, It's not fair.
There was another question, but I can't find it now.
That's what happens. It's interesting doing this, really. All right, I'm going to save those 2 rolls as crusty dinner rolls, right? Even though we probably don't need it. We won't eat all this, but.
Okay, Barbara Thurston said, how long would you pressure cook for if the turkey breast was thawed?
I've not done that with a boneless yet. That'll probably be on for Christmas, depending on how this turns out. But I would probably start with 20 minutes in the netting. If it's not in the netting, then I might even go less time because it's gonna be thinner. See, mine's all put together, like, it's all in one big chunk frozen. So that's what I would probably start with 25 minutes. Is that what I said the first time?
Yeah, I think so.
25, maybe 20. I don't know.
And somebody asked if the 40-minute, it was Rose Gattani said, does the 40 minutes include the preheat time?
No, so that's what it's doing right now. It's preheating. It's almost done. So what has it been? I don't even know what time it is. It's probably been 10 minutes. So that doesn't include the 10-minute preheat time. So it'll be a total. So let me talk about that a little bit, because that's something that's always good to know in pressure cooking, is that the time to pressure is cook time, but it's like that time that you put your water on the stove and you start it to boil. It's just slowly bringing that liquid up to temperature and producing steam. The steam will start to cook the food because steam is a really good conductor of heat. And so it will start to cook the turkey, but not a lot. So especially with something frozen like this, it's really not going to do a lot of cooking in that time that it takes to come to pressure. Also, I would expect it to take a little bit longer to come to pressure because it's frozen. Because as soon as that hot steam hits that cold turkey, it kind of cools down and then turns back into water vapor. So we're kind of fighting against it, which is why a lot of people say when you're cooking with frozen food, don't worry about increasing the amount of time. Just increase because the time to pressure will increase. I don't really sign up for that logic. I do think you need to increase the time a little bit when you're doing a roast that's totally frozen so that you're sure to cook it all the way through. But it's not like doubled or tripled time or anything like that.
This is the show and tell question and answer.
Oh.
Somebody wanted to know how your festive donuts.
Oh, my donuts. Okay. Well, they look terrible right now, but okay. So I made some donuts. I fried these. These are fried, but this one is not fried. This one I did steam and crisp. Okay. It's not the same size as this one, so I don't want you to think that it didn't rise. It was a smaller one. It's definitely harder and definitely more bread-like, but still pretty good. I'll have to keep working on that to see if I can get a yeast donut to really work in the air fryer. But these are the ones, this was the turkey one, and I wanted to fill it with like a Bavarian cream or something. I didn't get to all that. This was just testing out. And then this one was a little acorn, and it's really cute. This one I dipped in cinnamon sugar. This one I dipped in plain sugar. This one, it was a maple leaf, but they are really nice inside. They turned out really nice. I think the dough that I used needs some tweaking. I think it needs to have a little lemon flavor, not lemon, a little vanilla flavor, a little sweeter. I need to get a better rise on them so they're that really soft donut. But all in all, I was happy with it. I've only made donuts twice in my life, this being the second time. So I was pretty happy with it.
They're almost like a dense yeast donut.
Yeah, well, they're like a cake donut, you're thinking.
Yeah, but chewier.
Which one is that one?
I don't know.
Because
it's one of the ones that didn't have sugar on the outside.
Because it depends on whether it was fried.
Oh.
It depends on how long I let it rise. Because it
tasted like a deep fried, and it was puffy.
Okay, but not puffy enough to be that delicious glazed donut that you get.
I don't know.
Yeah, because cake donuts are different. This is not a cake donut. This is supposed to be a yeast donut, which is those really fluffy, soft.
It reminded me of a yeast donut, but it had a cakiness to it. If that helps.
Yeah, it means I screwed up. That's what it means.
Well, it's the closest thing you've come to a good yeast donut, which I haven't had in years.
Yeah.
That you've ever done. So.
Yeah, I've only tried them one other time, I think. So I'm not very good at that, but we try, right? Okay, moving on now. Moving on. I need to think about what's next because we need to move on, right? We need to make Thanksgiving dinner. All right. Any other questions? I can answer questions while I'm prepping this, if anybody has any.
Well, let me see what I can find here. Debbie said, "Can you use the probe thermometer under pressure?"
Yes, but I couldn't get it in because it's frozen.
Okay, I don't know if you heard the answer to that, but she couldn't stick the probe into a frozen turkey. So that's
but you can use it, but I couldn't use it in this application. One thing I wanted to say, because I thought this is really interesting. I just found this out the other day. Now, it's not going to change the way in the US we write recipes because I think everybody would be very confused. But basically, I learned the other day that this is the stalk of celery. This is a rib of celery. But, in all my recipes, I call for 1 stalk, 2 stalks, 3 stalks. And I think that's just normal here in the US. But actually, this is the stalk. This is the rib.
So what's the hearts? Because that's the hearts of celery where it has the...
That's leafy.
Okay.
Yep. So anyway, a little bit of...
Okay, real quick on the turkey. Mm-hmm. Somebody wanted to know what would be the... Stacia. Say hi to Stacia.
Hi, Stacia.
She said, "How would you cook turkey tenderloins in the foodie? Bake or air crisp?"
That's a good question. I've actually tried them pressure cooked before. This is a while ago, and I didn't have very good success. So, what was it? Baked? What was her baked or air fried? Is that what she said?
Yeah, baked or air crisp.
I would probably bake them. And the reason being is because I don't really see any advantage. It's a lean cut of meat. It doesn't have a fat cap or anything that you need to render. I don't really see any advantage to doing air crisp on that. But I've only tried to pressure cook them. And I will tell you that I overcooked them. Anytime I tried to pressure cook, I overcooked them. They were thawed, though. If they were frozen, maybe I'd have better luck. But they were thawed. So you can still see we're still not under pressure yet. So that's because it's frozen. I'm starting to see some steam though now. So I'm hopeful that we'll go under pressure in just a few minutes. Now, Jeffrey.
Yes.
What am I going to put in this? What am I going to make? Just a plain old bread stuffing? No meat? No nothing. Okay, maybe apples?
Bad we don't have apples would be good. It's too bad we don't have any thawed sausage.
Yeah, we have frozen sausage, but I'll keep that out of it. I do need an onion, though.
Okay, I'll get you an onion.
Okay. Thanks.
You have any in the house, right?
I think I might have one right in the refrigerator. I think so.
How about pecans?
I will need almonds for my casserole.
Yeah, red onion. Oh, there's a yellow onion.
Um, What?
You need almonds?
I need slivered almonds for my casserole.
Are they out here?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right, now let me think here. What do I want to do? I always like using these. So I'm going to use the whole thing. So you were saying what? Pecans in the stuffing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I saw them over there and it sounded great.
Okay.
A little texture, a little flavor.
Okay. We will do that. Should I roast them?
You get toast.
I don't know this one. Oh,
okay. Do you have one that's open so I don't open this one?
Yes. Look in the pantry. Almost under pressure. I'm not gonna make it in an hour. I'm telling you that right now, and that is because too much talking. We've got some noises going on here. Too much talking on my part, and the time to pressure is taking longer than I thought. Okay. And I'm rushing. And when I rush, I get a little sloppy. Okay. All right, so we've got onions and celery going in with some butter. I'm going to salt, pepper, thyme. And then we've got the bread, which isn't quite ready. And then we will make up that stuffing and get it back into the oven after I get the juices out. So we'll be in a holding pattern. What's my time? Should have done a stopwatch from the time I started
from the time
cooking.
You started the video, you're at 30 minutes, but you probably went a good 8 to 10 minutes before you started cooking. We'll give you that.
So I guess it's not going to be possible. I'm not going to make my goal. Oh, well. Get down, babe. All right, we're under pressure.
Thanksgiving dinner usually takes 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
If you can knock this out in an hour, 20 minutes, or an hour and a half, that's pretty darn good.
All right. I don't want to add the apples quite yet. I want them to retain a texture. So I'm not going to add those in quite yet. But I'm going to add in some salt and some pepper. I'm not measuring. I really never measure unless I'm doing a recipe. Like when I'm cooking at home, I don't usually measure. And sometimes I over pepper. So I'm not saying that it's a good thing to do. It's just me. All right, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of thyme. I'm going to keep the seasonings pretty much the same throughout the whole process here for all the dishes. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do with the carrots. I'm not sure if I'm going to make cream carrots. You guys have any ideas of what you would want me to make with the carrots? Because I could do a really nice cream carrot. You know, Thanksgiving's usually a little more indulgent. So we like to cream things up, like cream corn, cream spinach. But I could do some cream corn too, but I think I'm going to try to do something different with that corn. Oh, I should make a corn souffle. What do you think?
Sounds good.
I know. How do you make one?
I have no idea.
Huh?
You aren't allowed to Google in this video.
How do I make a corn souffle? I would assume that it's eggs. Okay, those can stay in just a little bit longer. I'm assuming it's eggs and cream and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I have a
think
corn
so.
pudding recipe on my website, but it's been so long, I don't even remember how I made that, to be honest with you.
Glazed carrots got 2 votes already.
Okay. So like a brown sugar glazed carrot.
Yeah, it looks like we got several people saying glazed carrots.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Can I use a different foodie? Or do I have to stick with what I got here?
No, you can use whatever you want. You can use whatever tools you want if you have a place to put them and a circuit to put them on.
Oh, I'm not dragging another foodie over here, so
Well,
I'll just boil them.
you can do them in.
I'll just boil. I'll just boil in this little. I'll just boil it. It'll be fine. I'm not gonna make a lot.
There's only 2 of us.
I know. Now I need to find where my peeler is. This is a terrible peeler, but it'll work.
Spiced roasted carrots. Wow, that sounds good.
That sounds good too.
Carrots with tarragon.
That sounds
Ginger
good.
glazed carrots.
That sounds good too.
Some great ideas.
Yeah.
A little nutmeg.
Yeah. That sounds good. Well, maybe we'll do a glazed carrot, but we'll change it up a little bit, right?
Somebody was saying carrots with orange.
Yeah.
That's an interesting combination.
Really good too.
Honey spiced bourbon, maple, and pecan glazed carrots. Man, we could just go to town on carrots.
Yeah. All of them sound amazing. Gus is like, yeah, sign me up, sign me up, sign me up.
All right, we're changing the name to the salted carrot.
There is a blogger called The Clever Carrot.
Well, we can go with the
and
the
she actually has some
carrot.
really good recipes. And I thought that was a clever name, The Clever Carrot. All right.
Yeah, somebody pointed out that we're actually feeding 3 of us. Let's count the pup, but the other dogs are here too. They're just quiet.
Yeah. They don't like to be in the limelight like Mr. Gus. Mr. Gus he likes to be in the limelight.
Honey Dijon mustard carrots. Okay, now you're talking.
You would really like those, Jeff, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm new to the honey mustard thing. I never liked it. Now I do. Okay, here's one. Grated carrots slowly sauteed in butter.
Oh. Wow. I've already committed to my...
D. Payne says they're yummy.
Oh my gosh. I bet they are. And quick. Right? So quick. Now, why did my stove turn off?
I haven't quite figured that thing out yet.
Me either. All right. Jeff is dinging.
Yeah, I don't even know where my phone is.
All right. So potatoes are in for mashed potatoes. We have stuffing in the works. We have carrots in the works. I need to do something with the corn and something with the... Ooh, done. We are done. We are done.
I'm going to hand you my phone. I don't know if we could actually see this, but my Uncle Dale sent a picture of, let's see what they're called. Cutthroat trout that he caught. Wants to know if you can adapt your Wellington recipe.
Oh, wow.
He said he was just kidding, but hold it. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a picture of it. Here, hold it right over the top of that. Right there. Okay, a little lower.
Yeah, a little lower, he says. Get down in that
Just
steam.
come this way a little.
Get down in that
Now,
steam,
now
Louise.
tilt it forward.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Yeah.
Sucker.
It's hot. Come on.
Okay.
Woo!
You didn't have to keep it there.
Now your phone is burned.
You ruined my phone.
That is your fault. Yeah, stick your hand over that steam and hold it there, please. Oh, That's what I deal with in the YouTube videos. He's like, no, will you just hold it there? I'm like, no, I'm going to burn it if I hold it there. What's wrong with you?
We've kind of got our system down a little bit better.
Yeah, now we do. All right, so way, way, way crunchy bread, like croutonish, which is going to go right in here. Whew. Then I'm going to turn that heat off. And yes, I could do this a lot more efficiently if I just grab this. Did I drop a breadcrumb? I did.
Oh,
Gus is going to town on it.
Gus found it.
Probably not the best ratio of celery to onions and stuff for and in bread for this stuffing, but it's gonna be fine. I mean, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. It's kind of funny. It's gonna turn into nothing but a vegetable, but it's all right. I'm so used to cooking for like a lot of people, or at least a large quantity. I don't know how to turn this burner off. There. Okay.
Somebody suggested that it might be acting up if water dripped onto it, because then it would sense like your finger touching it or something. Maybe.
I don't know enough about it yet. It's kind of a new thing, an induction burner. So I'm not really familiar with it as much as I should probably be. All right. So my ratios are off there, but that's okay. All right. Next thing. Oven done. I'll put this pan back in after I can get some juices out to make the stuffing, and it'll just bake right in that pan. All right, what's next? I'm gonna have to fix this cranberry sauce, but I'll do that later. Green beans, I need to wait. So let's start working on the corn. Figure out what I'm gonna do with the corn. Do we have any ideas for that besides?
All right, we're reaching out for some corn recipes. Somebody said something about roasted corn salad.
Oh, that sounds good too.
A little cream cheese in the corn makes it like old time fresh corn.
Okay. I've never tried that.
Somebody says Wellington trout could be really good. I'll bet it would be.
Probably would be. Anything wrapped in puff pastry is good, right?
So we got 2 corn pudding suggestions.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, let's wing it. Let's do it.
Another souffle, but were you doing souffle with the corn? Is that what you were thinking about doing?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So we got pudding, souffle, roasted corn.
But I don't know how to make a souffle with corn. I would assume, I can't ask somebody? I can't look it up?
You can ask a friend.
Okay, friend, will you go on Google?
Yeah.
And see how you make a souffle? I think it's just eggs, cream, seasonings. I'm not going to put them in individual ramekins, and I'm certainly not going to bake them in a water bath or anything. I'm not going for like that, like a chocolate souffle, although that would be really cool. So want something really yummy?
Basic souffle here.
Okay.
So you need butter, flour, salt, pepper, milk, egg yolks, egg whites. And this says cream of tartar. I don't know what that is.
That's okay. So if they're saying egg whites and egg yolks, that means that they beat the egg whites separate and fold it in to give it the lift. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Let's do it. Right?
Yep, got you lots of cream. It's in this fridge here. You want it? I'll get it.
Yeah. Butter. It would have to be melted, right? Wouldn't it? Ooh. I might be going out of my.
This is the fridge.
No, I know. I asked you about a new one. I know.
Why is it not in the garbage?
Because the trash doesn't go out yet. We're fighting.
Thanks.
Oh, that's so funny. We're having a little husband-wife spat over here about heavy whipping cream and why it's thrown in the trash. Well, I knew it wasn't any good, so I wasn't gonna smell it. I missed the trash.
Oh,
So anyway, there we go. Say we're a normal couple. All right. Now I lost my train of thought. So I know I need to separate egg yolks and egg whites. I don't know how many. I'm winging this. Totally. I'm biting off more than I can chew, Jeff.
are you?
Yeah, I think so. All right. You're going to have to help me out some more, so I don't walk around here aimlessly. I am estimating that I'm going to use 3 egg yolks and 3 egg whites.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure people who make souffles all the time are like laughing at me right now. Corn souffle was actually on one of my lists to make for Thanksgiving this year, but I didn't. Oh, I got to turn my.
Yeah,
heat
check
down.
your carrots.
Yep.
Somebody said.
Yep. Turn this off right now. Okay, am I right about the eggs? First of all, I need to know the quantity that they're making.
Okay, so somebody said basically it's corn pudding with folded in, whipped in egg whites.
Okay, you went on Google though, right?
Yeah, but it had the ingredients. I didn't get to the directions.
No, I just need to know how much does it make and how many of the ingredients. I don't know. But it'll be fun, she said. It'll be fun.
It says it serves 4, whatever that means.
Okay, that's good.
2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour,
Okay.
and then 3/4 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of the tartar.
Okay.
4 egg yolks, 2 egg
Quarter
whites.
cup of tartar?
No, 1/4 teaspoon.
Oh, thank God.
1/4 teaspoon.
Okay.
And then 4 egg yolks and 2 egg whites.
Okay. We're good enough. All right. And then the flour and the butter, does it make a roux or is it melted butter? How's that? Read me that part.
Okay, melt butter in a saucepan, stir in the flour,
Okay.
cook until it's smooth and bubbly.
Okay.
So, roux.
Okay. Okay. All right. Again, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm assuming. Oh, this is going to be probably with the cream. I have no clue. No clue what I'm doing. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Do I have a small frying pan? I know I have one. Question is, where is it? There it is. All right. I forgot already what you said about measurements, but since I'm not following any of the other ones, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could read them again if you want, but
No, I'm just going to do 2 and 2.
They were the butter and flour were equal.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Read me the rest of it, though.
All right.
23 minutes. That's waiting for that. The oven's still heating. That's good. Got to get this casserole done.
So you're gonna melt the butter, stir in the flour, and salt and pepper to taste.
Which is the funny
Stir
thing in the world,
constantly.
because I don't know about you, but I'm not tasting it.
Cook, stir constantly until the mixture is smooth and bubbly.
Okay.
Stir in milk all at once. Continue stirring until mixture boils and is smooth and thickened.
Okay.
Then separate the eggs, beat the yolks well, and add 1/4 cup of warm sauce mixture
Okay.
to the eggs.
Okay. When does the corn go in?
Oh, this is just a basic souffle, so that's up to you. I didn't look up eggs or corn souffle.
Okay. All right. So what are the baking instructions? This is going to be fun. This could be a total disaster. That's all right.
375, basically until puffed and lightly browned, which
Okay.
is about 20 to 25 minutes, and serve immediately.
Okay. So this is not the right thing to use. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's going to be too big. I don't know if you're supposed to butter, but it seems like that would make sense to me. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. It's kind of fun though.
Well, Linda Lenosa says you're very brave to attempt a new unfamiliar recipe for a dinner like Thanksgiving. I'd never attempt any recipe I haven't done many, many times.
And I tell everyone that do not attempt something new for a holiday. Don't do it. But this is just me and Jeff. It doesn't matter.
And Gus. And George.
And I would never do this if it was, for people I was entertaining. Never. I would make it probably 3 or 4 times if I wanted to make something new. Yeah, definitely.
Can you move the handle of that pan just towards me? Yeah. Thank you.
You're so funny. He gets the shots though, right? All right, so I'm just making the roux. And then I'm going to have to, I don't have milk, so we're going to be using cream.
Christy Sunshine said, could I make corn fritters ahead of time, like a day before?
You can. But they are really good if you're going to pan fry them. They are really best, like served right after pan frying, in my opinion, anyway. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of the corn liquid.
Okay, Todd from Lizard's Travels said, put the corn in before folding in the egg whites.
That's what I'm thinking.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yep. And then we need, did you get the cream out for me? Okay, you did.
Yeah. I got the other cream out if you want to use it.
Oh, no, I think I'll pass on that. Right. All right. This is going to be fun. Now, my oven needs to go down in temperature. I want to take it down. I'm going to take it to 325. Okay, I've got orange all over my hands from those carrots, believe it or not. All right, let's bake this or cook this up. I'm not baking, sauteing. Yes, I make a mess. See, I don't like this. I put in all the cream. I don't usually do it that way, but it's going crazy. It's yelling at me. I think you guys are onto
Probably
something.
because it's got a big glob of goop right on one of your buttons.
I think you guys are really onto something about that.
Let me grab you a paper towel real quick.
All right. Trying to get the right consistency here that I would think it would
Double
need to
check your buttons now that I did that.
be. I think it'll say hot for a minute.
Ooh, that is making some noise over here.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, that's not very smooth.
D. Payne said she'd put corn at the bottom of the souffle dish.
That's what I'm thinking.
And Todd says, wipe out some of the butter. It will not rise up if it has nothing to cling to on the
Oh,
Good point.
good point. So I'll wipe the sides. That is a good point. Thank you so much.
Todd, you need a job?
Yeah, that actually happened to me with an angel food cake. Angel food cakes need to climb up because of the egg whites, and it didn't climb up because I think I buttered it, but you never butter it. I know you never butter it, but for some reason I decided to butter it. Now this still may not work, but you know what? We're going to be okay.
And John says, "You're doing well under pressure, Louise. Deep breath and smile at the camera."
This is not really that high pressure. Like I want to get done for you guys. So that's the only pressure that I feel like trying to get this done quickly out of respect for your time. And that people, who have watched this far want to probably see it to the end. And I don't want it to be like midnight. So that's really the only thing here. Trying not to get any of the juice, just a layer of the corn. I have no idea if this will work, but.
And let's forget that you promised Thanksgiving in an hour. Let's just say Thanksgiving before bedtime.
It's already past my bedtime. I don't know about you. All right, there we go. Now, let's see. Good Lord, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm not sure if I have enough egg yolks. I probably don't. How many did I use?
I think it was supposed to be, was it 2 egg yolks and 4 egg whites or the other way around?
I don't know. I'm putting a whole egg in.
Go for it.
So I don't have a bowl and change.
It's going to be what it's going to be.
It's going to be what it's going to be. That's right. It's going to be what it's going to be. This is pretty well seasoned, so I don't think I'm going to season this part of it, which is not something I would normally do. Now, should we get some flavors in here other than the corn? Like, should we put some other seasonings in? Like, I don't know. What would go well with corn as far as seasonings?
Oh, there's so many things you could do.
Not just salt and pepper, but like
a lot of it's not going to play well with Thanksgiving that I can think of.
I don't know. So whether this works or not, it would be like a pudding consistency. What about cardamom?
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. Yeah. As long as you're not too heavy-handed with the cardamom, because that one can blow you out of the water.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it smells so good though. Wow, that smells so good. Okay, so now I'm supposed to incorporate this with this without, of course, cooking the yolks.
Right.
Is that right? I don't even know if I have it smooth enough, to be honest with you guys.
Just carefully pour it in.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I scramble, we will go for a scrambled egg bake. That's all there is to it. We'll just
Parmesan cheese. Raven says Parmesan cheese.
Oh, that would be good too. I don't feel like grating it though, honestly. So I'm going to skip that. I just don't feel like it.
Debbie Troop said nutmeg.
Yeah.
Marie Blackbird said cilantro.
Oh, that would be good too. I was thinking cumin and cilantro kind of give it a little bit of a flair, but that's okay. All right, so now I'm supposed to fold in these egg whites. Oh.
Yep. Where are your egg whites?
Over here. And then I'm just going to put them on top. So we're going to have corn on the bottom where the butter is. We'll find out, right? I'm going to use this to fold them in. And then we're going to get it into the oven to bake. So I'm going to try to gently. I always rush this. I always rush this process. And you really shouldn't. Can it be lumpy?
Is it a souffle if it's lumpy?
I mean, like, I don't know. I've never made a souffle. I have no clue.
Well, it's going to be interesting no matter what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right. I hope it's good though. Like, I don't think that's near enough corn, but you know what? We're not going to second guess this. We're not going to.
It's still a souffle. It's a souffle with corn in it.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, but it's fine. I'm not going to second guess it at this point. We are just going to make it and see what happens.
Colleen called it a corn upside down souffle.
Yeah.
Red pepper flakes. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't know about with the cardamom though. No, I'm not sure about that.
Todd said a pinch of sugar to start,
Yeah, that would probably be good too.
especially with the cardamom to make it
Yeah,
more of a sweeter.
yeah. Let's do that over the corn. I've got like one of these. So, well, a couple teaspoons. Okay, are we ready? Really, it's supposed to be, I think they're supposed to be cooked in a water bath. But with the corn on the bottom, maybe that'll get brown. And like when we scoop it, I'll flip it. Let's just see. I don't think this is going to work.
Well, just think how many times people failed trying to invent fruit souffle. So
Yep.
you're good.
Well, traditional real souffle is very hard to make. All right, put that in the oven. And we'll put it in for 25 minutes. Okay, I'll check on it. All right, so,
We should
Got that
revisit
done?
our stuffing here quickly.
well, the stuffing is waiting, so there's nothing I can do with the stuffing yet. So now I really can't do anything with anything right this second.
So the stuffing and the carrots, they're in a holding pattern.
Yeah.
On the stove.
The carrots I
Yeah.
can drain.
You got 11 minutes left on your pressure cook for the turkey. And
11 minutes left or 11 minutes of keep warm?
oh, I don't know. It's counting down.
Oh, we're still, gosh. Well, then I haven't done so bad from the time I put it in the pressure cook. I haven't done so bad, right?
No, you're doing fine.
Hmm.
You're using your time wisely. It's just, it takes a lot of time sometimes. You still have to make dessert
Oh my gosh,
And-
I'm not doing dessert.
and your gravy.
Yeah, that'll all come together once this is done. I'm not making dessert, Jeff.
No apple pie for you.
No apple pie for you. I'm not gonna have energy after this to whip that up. You can have a donut. I'm not peeling because I don't like to peel.
I wasn't really going to eat that much anyway. I was just pulling the ingredients for everybody else.
Yeah, no, I think that was good call, and it would have been really great, but I'm just not going to do it. I just don't feel like it. I like apple pie too much. I don't want to mess it up. And I like to think it through, and I don't have time to think it through. Which I've made it so many times you wouldn't think I would need to think it through. I mean, technically I could pressure cook. Pressure cook the apple mixture based on my ingredients, really. All right, so I put these apples in raw, which is what I wanted to do because I don't want them to be too mushy. Now I'm gonna drain the carrots, and we haven't really decided totally what I'm doing with the carrots, have we?
No,
We have some ideas.
I think most of it was glazed of some sort.
I really like the nutmeg.
Jolene Jackson says, just cut the pie crust the size of a muffin, plain, and make a mini open-faced apple pie. Well, the pie crusts that I bought are actually
They're little ones.
little circles. Anyway.
They're little circles, and you put them into mini pie tins. But I kind of like what you're saying there. I could do that. I see exactly what you're saying. Just lay them out and throw the apples mixed in sugar and stuff right on top and just let it bake. He's going to get his apple pie, isn't he?
I don't even really care about that.
I know you don't
pie.
All right. Well, we still have time because we still have to let that natural release. I'm sorry, guys.
So somebody
time is
asked
it?
a specific question. It's 8:02. Somebody asked a specific question about the foodie. Does it spit when the seal is closed? Does it spit a little with the seal closed?
It shouldn't spit. I know what you're saying. I mean, it does when the steam's being built a little bit, but basically with this new model, look at all the, I don't know, can you see? That's all the
Put it down
condensation.
on the put it down on the cutting board.
Can you see? It's up to
Yeah.
it's up to here
Yeah, we can see that.
in the condensation. So it drips out really nice. The older models don't do that exactly like this one does. So this one, I think, gets more condensation back. I know it gets more condensation back in this cup than the other ones do. Yeah. Maybe we can make little, oh my gosh, can we make little apple pie sandwiches?
Apple pie sandwiches. I was thinking like little
Tacos?
fried pies with the things. Tacos would be good. Yeah, not a whole pie. Little teeny, like one serving.
Well, let's see. I've never seen these before. So let's see what they are. We can make little apple pie tacos.
Rachel Master says, don't worry about the time running over, so just relax. No promises on a 1 hour Thanksgiving.
Mini pie crust.
Todd says butter, brown sugar, nutmeg.
Yep.
Juliet says baked apples, butter, brown sugar, cinnamon.
Oh, that's another one. What if I did a baked apple wrapped in the dough?
Oh, like you core the apple.
Or do a half even,
Yeah.
and you core it. What about that?
Yeah, with the cinnamon
And then
stuff.
you put all the cinnamon and the butter and the sugar right in the center, and you've got it all wrapped around. How about we do those?
Okay. So we've got,
because that's so I don't have to prep anything.
here's some other
Okay.
suggestions. Little apple crisps, apple empanadas.
Yum, yum, yum. I have to be careful because my cutting board is wet. Oh, these are cute. Okay, but I don't have to worry about any of that. They're just going to be steam. They're just going to be steam holes. So I'm not worried about any of this. You know what we're doing? Cutting this straight down the middle. This is what we're doing.
We're doing it Louise's way.
We're doing it a different way. Something that's a little less prep. Although I don't have a quarter yet. I'm going to make one, Jeff. We're going to split one because we'll never eat all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not eating sweets anyway, but it's Thanksgiving, so. Baked apple crunch wraps. Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah. But I think I should keep the apple whole.
What
Well,
model
half.
Ninja is that you have? Somebody?
This is the OL 501. So this is a 6.5 quart, not the 8 quart. The 8 quart's just a little too tall for me to see in when I'm doing video. Okay, let's make sure we got a good well here. And then we will get a little mixture of brown sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon, all those good yummy things. Okay, I got a quarter cup. I don't think I need that much. We're gonna put some butter in there. I don't know what I'm doing.
What about a little oatmeal, like like you would have on a crisp?
Well,
It might just be really dry and gross, won't it?
it's gonna get mushy because it's gonna be inside. So I don't think I'm.
Oh yeah, that has to be on the outside.
Okay, let's get some cinnamon in there and some nutmeg.
Jolene Jackson said brown sugar. Yep, got the brown sugar.
I got the brown sugar. I'm gonna just do a half of a teaspoon of cinnamon. This will go on a tray and it'll bake. Well, I hope I didn't cook this turkey too long. Uh-oh, I don't have my nutmeg. Oh, well, a little bit of nutmeg. I only have a little bit of nutmeg.
You've got whole nutmeg.
I know, I've got a whole
things.
bunch of nutmeg. Ooh, that was enough.
That was more than enough.
That was more than enough. All right, let me get a fork.
I have a feeling
Gosh,
you're not going to be using all of that mixture.
You know, we never know. Probably not. Probably not. All right, so I'm just going to mash this together a little bit.
Okay, John said add some sultanas. What are those? Or mixed
like-
dry fruit.
Like dates. Yeah, I don't have any.
Oh, that'd be the sultanas. Dates sound really good.
Do I have some I have some raisins.
Ellen DeRuiter says maybe raisins.
Sultans are what? They're dates, aren't they? Sultanas. I think they're dates. I don't know.
Am I allowed to look it up?
Yeah. Please do.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. I'm sure John will beat me to the punch.
Yeah, he'll know what they are. I feel like they're dates, but. Add in some raisins. Okay. All right.
So it's a white oval seedless grape variety.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never seen them.
Not too different than a raisin, I guess.
Okay. I don't know why I thought they were dates. I don't ever see them here in the U.S. Do you?
I've never even heard of them before.
I've heard of them, but obviously not in the right context because I didn't know what they were. Oh, this looks so good. All right. Let's see. How do I want to do this? First of all, let's get this wrapped and back away there for a minute. Try not to, I don't feel like bringing out my rolling pin. And my cutting board is wet. This is a bad combination, but we're going to try this. So I'm going to take a thing of this, put it right here like that. Press it all on top. This is going to be one messy dessert. You know that?
It looks like a fork and knife deal there.
Definitely. And I'm not using a wrap. I should be doing this a whole lot differently. And I'm not, okay? Because this is a last minute thing. And I'm just putting it together like that. All right, there we go. There's our baked apple. It looks amazing though, really. Okay, perfect.
Where are you baking that? In the oven?
In the oven. I'll just set it right there on that thing. I'll probably end up putting it into on some parchment, okay, so it doesn't stick. Okay, now let's get cleaned up and get my hands washed. We should be, well, we're just about done pressure cooking this, but we still need to do a little natural release. I still have to mash the potatoes. So we need to get a bowl for that, which I think I have one over there I can use.
And you also had some green bean casserole that was going to come together somehow.
Yeah, that comes together with the stuff in there. So I need a little container to put that. And I do need to make a little bit of a roux for that, cream sauce for that. So let's get to doing that. Where's my frying pan? There it is.
All right, so your natural release has started.
Okay, good. Oh,
Lisa Fleet said, do you need to egg wash the pie crust?
I'm not going to, but yes. I should. But I'm not going to.
Jolene Jackson asked, will you perfect it and make it a real recipe on the website, the apple wrap?
Yeah, I should. Well, before I say that, let's see what it turns out.
Yes, yeah, it comes out.
Looks pretty good, though.
So Brittany says she's sticking through to the end. She wants to see how it all comes out. And Robin Watchman's with her. Everybody hang out with us. We're going to make this happen.
We are.
She is. I'm just sitting here pushing buttons. I'm just pushing buttons.
Without planning anything out. I should have planned out, but I didn't know what Jeff was going to bring me. I should have known, though, because these are pretty much staples, I would think. They're pretty basic. I don't know why my hair's in my face, but it's driving me bananas. Okay. What am I doing this for? 1 can. That should be plenty. So I'm going to make a green bean casserole with canned green beans, which is not something I normally would do. But we're going to do it. And I need to open them and strain them. And we've got some mushrooms. And I think, do I need that for anything? Like I'm thinking all these pans, all these pots are just going straight into the oven to finish off, the top of them. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do.
Barbara Thurston asked what we're doing for Thanksgiving.
Not eating Thanksgiving.
Yeah, probably eating chili.
Yeah. Lasagna or something. I'll make something.
I'm working Thanksgiving night.
I don't even know if I'll cook.
Early
Well, we're not
dinner.
going out though.
No, we're not
going out. I don't even know yet. I just got to get through today. Then I'll worry about Thursday. Okay. Okay.
Linda Searle said, my Chardonnay and I are staying to the end.
All righty. The rest of those mushrooms are going in there. What was I supposed to put the pecans in?
The pecans were going, you had a bag over there. Those are going in the stuffing, I think.
Shoot.
Maybe not.
What?
Is it too late?
No, it's not too late. I just wanted to roast them, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. We're not going to worry about it. All right, salt and pepper in here. 2 tablespoons, not teaspoons, 2 tablespoons of butter. The rest of those mushrooms, a little salt and pepper. I hope I'm not over salting things because I'm being a little generous. All right. Oh, it's almost time to find out how this turkey did.
I was just thinking, I'm looking at that cranberry sauce saying you could have stuck a little bit of that in the apple and been done with it. And then
Right.
Or you could just leave it and not touch it. I don't think you need to even mess with it.
I was going to put some apples in it and kind of make it. I'm not a big fan. But I do like my apple cranberry chutney.
I'm not a big fan either, but the whole cranberry sauce is better than that gel.
Yeah, I agree. So I kind of wanted to do it to show people. We'll see about time. That'll be the last thing I do. We'll see about time. But I still have to bake this up. We'll have time. Diane
Duncan Key said, are those Ninja pans?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I really do love them. I don't promote them really. I mean, I'm not trying to promote anything. But I do like them a lot. I used to use All Cloud all the time. But I find myself actually going towards these now more than All Cloud, which is kind of weird because stainless is definitely has always been my favorite thing to cook with.
I think we bought those pans in Chattanooga, didn't we?
I think so.
That was a good idea. John said use the cranberry and the juice over the top of the apple.
Oh, I like that idea.
Kind of ties the whole Thanksgiving and the dessert together.
I like that idea. I do. I like that idea a lot. Okay, next. Little thyme. Not too much. A little cream. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to wait for those things. I really don't. Just make this right
Diane
now.
Key is making dressing for 50.
Wow.
2
that's
pans
a lot.
today and 2 Wednesday because there's not enough fridge space.
Wow, that's a lot. I have a question. Has anyone made my green bean casserole? Do I put something on top, like a breadcrumb something before I put the onions on? I don't remember now.
I can look it up.
I have like little dishes, little oven dishes. So crazy. I'll just use this little guy. All right, green beans going in. Oops. I am making a mess. All right. I don't remember. I don't think so. I think I just put the onions on top.
Yeah, but you did your own onions, so that's the difference.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is like I don't need to worry about putting something else. I've only made.
No. You just floured your raw onions and put them on top. And since you're
Okay. Now I have done something today that I have never done in my entire cooking life. I have not tasted a thing as far as like as you go. Nothing. Like this could be the most disgusting thing in the world. I don't know. Oh. But it's not. We're good.
get those French's onions up on there.
Yep.
I'm gonna move this. Are you done with this crane for now?
I don't know.
I'll put it back there.
I have no idea yet.
I swear
All right.
I cleaned this kitchen like 2 hours ago.
I know, and you'll be cleaning it again too.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. All right. We should be ready to get this turkey out. So, except for glazing the carrots and mashing the potatoes, this can go in the oven. And I'll just hit it with broil at the end. So,
Want to just plop it in there as it is right now?
yeah, just plop. Well, yeah, just plop it in. And don't slam the door.
Oh yeah, we don't want to pop break the souffle.
Okay. What else do I have to do, my friends? I'll need this for the cranberry sauce, and I'll need this for the gravy. Which, I don't know. Do I just try the gravy packet?
Well, yeah, it's probably going to be the easiest, quickest way to do it.
I've never even made one before. Okay.
You probably just heat it up. Just cut it open and warm
Okay,
it
it
up.
says heat liquid contents of, okay. All right, it's kind of like that. Oh, it's slimy. Ugh. Gross. Okay.
I wouldn't put this on anything until we've tasted it because it looks lumpy and gross to me.
Well, it doesn't have anything else in it yet. It's supposed to have the juices. Gus says he'll like it. He'll like it. I'm not a huge gravy fan anyway. I will say that gravy I made with the turkey Wellington was quite good though.
Yeah, that was good. And it was really good when you put it on top of the turkey Wellington at the end.
Yeah. All right, Jeff, you want to give me a little piece of parchment paper?
Okay. And what did you pour in your wine? Also bake the apple.
Yes. That's what the parchment paper is for baking the apple. And what I put in the wine was a little peach seltzer. Yeah, I mean, I like wine. I like red wine better than white wine. So I always usually put like a little flavoring in it. I don't know. Okay, our stuffing looks good. And the apple's going to take a while to bake. So I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the bottom oven here, the bottom rack if it'll fit. And I'm just going to leave it in there. Oh, it's not going to fit. Raffle. Okay, let's do a little bit of, I moved my layers around in my oven for something I was making and I didn't put them back. And so now I've got like, and the way they did this oven is like hysterical.
Yeah, if I would have known that we were going to be doing so much in the oven, I would have had a shot over there. But
well, it's not, you don't even want a shot over here. It's ridiculous what I've got going on. I mean, the way I have to try to get into the oven, it's almost like, what is that fairy tale where they crawl in the oven?
I don't know, is that Hansel and Gretel?
Hansel and Gretel. It's pretty much what I have to do is crawl in the oven every time. All right, I'm raising my temperature up now to 450 degrees.
John says, don't forget the turkey is on keep warm.
Yes, I know that. It hasn't released though yet, has it? It doesn't say release. It doesn't say open.
No,
So
it's at 11:41 on.
it'll say open in about 2 minutes if I'm right. If I'm not, I don't know what it'll say. Okay, that's pretty much all I can do right now. I can glaze the carrots. I mean, I can put some stuff. What am I going to glaze these carrots with? Brown sugar? Should we go dip? Should we do something?
Maple syrup. If you have
I don't think I have maple syrup. I have honey, but
Yeah, we got maple syrup at home, but not here.
All right, look. How about some raisins?
There you go. Tie it all together, right?
I mean, I have it there, right? Use it up. And then I'll put a little extra butter in there. And maybe some ginger to unsweeten. Maybe some ginger will go good in there. I don't have any more nutmeg, but I put nutmeg in that stuff, so that should be fine. I mean, I do, but I just don't know where it is. Okay. Where are we?
We are waiting for everything to bake and cook and whatever.
Okay.
What's going on with your stuffing? Does that go in
I
the
put that on
bake?
425. It's not quite heated yet. My stuffing has to get the juices. I'm waiting for the juices.
Are you heating up you're not heating up the gravy until you get the juices?
Nothing. I need the juices.
Okay. Barbara McSwain says, hey, y'all, wanted to jump on and give you a big thank you for helping me realize all you can do in the foodie. I enjoy learning from you. Thank you and keep it up, girl.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I missed her name though.
Oh,
Judy?
Barbara McSwain. Barbara McSwain.
Thank you.
That is some sort of a sound that the oven makes. You can't hear it, but it sounds like a turkey gobbling.
You're going to have to put the dogs outside. Okay. So either there is something dying in my oven, which is not. My oven's making the funniest sounds. Okay, I'm going to be real quiet. See if you can hear it. So crazy. I have no idea.
I'm sure that's programmable.
I'm sure it's just the oven. It's not a dead animal or dying
It's
animal.
the kitchen timer.
Oh, so just hit dismiss, see if it goes away.
I want to hear it again. It's making a turkey sound. Dismiss, it'll stop. I'm sure you can change
It is making a turkey.
It might be set up for
Do you
this time of year.
Are you kidding me? Now, see, that's going too far, oven. Because Gus and I, what was I making the other day? Gus and I were here by ourselves, and all of a sudden I heard this noise, right? And I thought, oh my gosh, there's like a bird in the house. There's something going on. There's something in the house. And Gus is like barking. We both found the source was my oven. And at first, I honest to God thought that maybe I had a bird in the oven or something, like not, like a real flying outside bird. But I didn't, Oh my gosh. If they programmed a turkey noise, I don't know. All right, it says open. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. All right. Oh, I forgot about the potatoes. This is going to be quite the feast. And we know those are done, right? We know those are done. Oh my gosh. Okay, this looks actually pretty darn good. Okay, this looks good. Okay, let me find my other pot holder. I hope I can. Or hand mitts or whatever we call them. And I'm going to pull it out. Now I'm going to air crisp this, but I have to get the juice out to finish up everything else. So let's go ahead and pull this over. Looks pretty good, right? All right.
Oh boy, look at that.
I hope I have enough juice. Well, I can supplement. Does anyone else have a sink that like you can turn on and off just by getting near it? They are the biggest pain in the you-know-whats to me.
So you got a couple people asking you to check the temperature of the turkey.
Oh, good idea. I could kind of tell it's done. If it's not done, I will be extremely shocked. Extremely shocked. Okay, moment of truth. Well, it's not done. Isn't that crazy?
It's quite low.
Well,
130.
we're getting up to around the 125s.
There's a 144.
That's okay. I'm not worried about it because I'm going to air fry it. I'd rather it be like that than overcooked. So I'm not worried about it, but I do have to get this netting off and get it in there to air fry while I finish everything else up.
Amber says she has a faucet that works like that and she loves it.
Oh, I hate it. I hate mine. Mostly because I always turn it off and then I go to get near it and it doesn't do anything because I've already turned it off. I don't know where my scissors went. I've got to find another pair of scissors. Or a knife. A knife will work. Okay.
By the way, it smells really good in here right now.
Yeah, it does smell good. So I'm a little shocked. So how many minutes did I do? 40?
Yep.
So that was not enough. That's really interesting.
So John was right.
Yeah,
45.
I would say it needs 15 minutes. Honestly, if you weren't gonna air fry it afterwards, which I am, because I think there's skin on here. And I'm gonna try to get that.
So the big question when you take that apart is going to be how many pieces is that?
This
breast
rack
in?
is terrible. So just, know that going in. Well, it should hold together because it cooked together. It's kind of the same premise of wrapping with twine. Okay, get all that off. Oh, I hate this rack so much. I really do. Debbie, are you still there? Because I know you're laughing. Debbie and I have an ongoing joke about this stupid rack. She calls it the evil rack because everything falls off of it. Like it works great, but don't put your pies on there and then be willy-nilly moving them around because they will fall right on the floor.
And not that you would say any choice words.
Did I say any choice words?
Not on camera, but you
well.
did. Well, you did on camera, but they were edited out.
You edited it out. Yeah. Okay. Now we switch. And I clean up again. Worst part of the whole cooking process, isn't it? Okay,
Yep.
My souffle looks like it is done and ready to come out. So
Did it souffle up?
I think so.
No loud noises. No turkey gobbling from the oven.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's got a nice color to it.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but we'll find out. I really don't want to put it right on my... This is like me not planning ahead. Not planning ahead can really get you into the weeds here. Okay, there we go. Cooling rack. Rambunctious dog.
Crazy dogs.
A corn souffle. It looks pretty darn good, I must say myself. Okay. Now. Oh, I almost dropped that. That would have been a disaster. All right, now, because we are like crunch time, right? Crunch time. I forgot to add almonds to my green bean casserole. So I'm going to add them in here. So we're going to do like cheater carrots here. Where I'm going to put almonds, which probably I should have stuck with pecans, but whatever. Put that in, let that butter melt in the oven. So we're getting to cheat time, where normally I would glaze those on the stove to caramelize the brown sugar and everything. I don't have time because I got to make potatoes and all that stuff. So, they're hot, but it'll be easier to peel them, I think, right now. Woo! Why is that not working? because I never hit start. Ha! All right, so I'm air crisping now.
You need to tell your husband to stop bringing you such complicated ingredients, huh?
Well, I bit off a lot here. Especially trying to make things I don't know how to make. But it's all right.
So I know you caught this, but a few people mentioned don't forget to hit the start button.
Yeah.
Jolene Jackson said, clean, cook, clean, rinse, repeat all day long.
Oh.
It's the life of home cooking.
Isn't it?
The signs of a loved kitchen.
Yep. Woo, woo.
Take a swig of wine.
Yep. Woo, Gus, you're pushing me. Gussie, don't push mommy.
Alaska Family Kitchen said you were doing great, Louise.
Thank you.
You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm like breaking out in a little bit of a sweat right now. But I think it's just because I'm running around. And maybe I'm on my second glass of wine, so that doesn't help. And Gus is like, Mom, are you gonna feed me?
He already ate.
Well, he wants the turkey, which he can't have. Apparently he wants the potatoes right now. Which you actually
He will take anything you got.
Oh,
It's
I
too
know.
hot.
These are too hot. You can't have any
Sit
of them.
down, buddy. Gussie. Yeah. He's like, hey, you don't have it.
These potatoes turned out really, really nice. So I am very, very happy with that. Okay, now let me get my stuffing going. So I hope I have enough. I've got to split this. And so I'm going to have to actually add some more. It did not give me a lot of juices. I was expecting more. I guess there's not that much skin to render fat. All right, let's give this a toss and into the oven. And then, Jeff, like, we're done.
Really? Just like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's got to bake a little bit, but. And I could pressure cook this, honestly. You know what I should have done? I should have put this in the bottom of the pot where I'm air frying the turkey. That's what I should have done, but I didn't, so it's going in the oven. And hopefully, like, my pie isn't done. Now, when I go to get this out of the oven, I have got to remember that that handle's hot. If I don't remember that that handle's hot, I'm in big trouble. Okay. I know one thing. I'm hot right now. Hot. All right, I'm going to move this over here. Clean this off a little bit. Get the gravy going on this burner. Clean this off. And do potatoes on this one. Okay. What else do I have to do?
I don't know,
Souffle.
but this is a pressure-packed Thanksgiving.
Pepper, salt, butter, cream. Yes, we like a lot of salt in our potatoes. Okay. Mash them up. Let that steam out. And then I will put, and also, you know, drop your potatoes wherever they want to go. Let them go. Make a little well in here. So I want the steam to come out of those potatoes a little bit. It is Thanksgiving. We will be using a lot of butter. Whoa! A lot of butter. Put that down towards the very bottom where the heat is. And then a little bit of cream. Don't know how much. It's probably about 2 tablespoons so far. Okay. I need to get my, why is my thing not up high enough? Didn't I set this to like, Oh, crap.
Did it
Something
turn itself
happened.
off when you
I don't know. Something happened.
dismissed the
My
time?
oven was supposed to be at like 450 to bake this apple. But you know what? That might have worked out better. Let's see. All right, I better give these a stir. I really need my stuffing to set. That's what I really need to have happen. How do I turn that on? On. I'm going to turn this way down. Okay. Back to I'll probably turn it off right now. Well, I could just start mashing them. I don't know. I'm not quite ready for mashed potatoes yet. I like them freshly mashed. Excuse me. You're on my way. You're in my way. Keep going on that. All right, what else, guys? Except for a lot of cleanup. I didn't do anything with the mushrooms and the onions because I ended up not doing anything with them. I could have put them into my things in casserole, but I wanted to get it in the oven. I had extra mushrooms. So, should I put them in the gravy?
What in the gravy?
The mushrooms and the onions that I pressure cooked.
Sure, why not?
It won't be a thin gravy then.
Is the gravy going on the potatoes?
I don't know. I don't use gravy that much.
Yeah, I don't either. So it's gonna maybe drizzle on the turkey and on the potatoes.
So what do you want? Just
Throw it in there.
throw it in there. Just a little bit. I got out the turkey junk. There's some turkey junk in there. I got that out. All right. I don't know if this is on or not. I can't tell.
It doesn't look like it is.
It says 4,
Yeah,
but
it should be. Oh, it's 4.
okay. All right, clean up. And we're done, right? I've got to stir my carrots, which I can use these to do that with. And we're done. Right?
So we got Jolene Jackson saying, "Where are the carrots? They're in the
They're in the oven, so I didn't glaze them traditionally. I just glazed them in the oven. So they're not going to be the same. But, I mean, we're kind of doing cheater Thanksgiving, right? We're kind of doing a quick, well, I don't know how quick it is, but it's supposed to be quick, right? What I'm concerned most about right now is my stuffing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be moving these down. I need my stuffing to be all the way on the top.
So Rose and Gastani Gattani says, "Is that noise the air fryer?"
Yes.
Yes, it sounds like a turbine engine.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Oh boy. This better be worth it. I know my mom would say, I could have air fried those. But look, they're already halfway to the trash. Mom,
Raven said he would have put the gravy in the stuffing.
yeah.
That would have been good.
Yeah. We could do that. I'm just trying to get it, I guess, it's all separate. I don't know.
John said, "Taste, taste, taste."
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this gravy. But since I don't really like gravy, I can tell already it's made with cornstarch. And I missed a turkey. That I don't want in there.
You almost need to throw a little flour in there, but that's just more work.
Well, I don't. That glistening, though, is not fat. That's the problem. It's that glistening is cornstarch. Ooh! I just made a big mess. I thought I got all of this turkey crap, but I didn't.
Nothing saying that we have to use it just because it's there.
That's true. That's true. That's true. All right, let's taste it, though. Did my souffle fall? Not too much. Not too much. A little bit. It's okay. Ugh.
I knew you weren't going to like. Let's just forget about the gravy.
Oh. That is a hard no. Yuck. No, I don't like that at all. I'm not even going to waste my time with that. No. It's way too salty. And I didn't add any extra salt, except for the fact that all the stuff I added in had salt. So maybe that's the problem. Anyway, let's see if we can get some really smooth mashed potatoes without anything electric, except the pressure cooker.
And the induction burner.
Yeah, that's true. They seem like they still need a little bit more moisture. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating now. All right, I'm sweating. I don't like sweating at all.
John says, you're showing us the reality of cooking, Louise. A great lesson for all.
That's good. Honestly, though, and I know this is going to shock some people, but it needs some more butter and a little bit more salt. I don't eat mashed potatoes very often, but if I'm going to eat them, they're going to taste good. And I'm not afraid of butter. So, there we go. More butter. Hopefully I didn't get any wrapper in there. All right, check on this. That's looking pretty. Woo. Let's go ahead and take a temp. And we still have to go. We are not done. We are still in the 130s. This is a problem. So my friends, definitely I should have pressure cooked almost 60 minutes.
What if you would have thawed it for a little bit longer? I mean, we only had it in water for 30 minutes.
What's interesting is that I had that one. Yeah, I didn't have it in water hardly at all. The one that I did was out of the netting because I was using it in a test recipe for the turkey Wellington. So it was thawed already and it was, flat, but then I refroze it in one big chunk and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Well, I made soup the other day. I made turkey and wild rice soup. So I threw that in and I pressure cooked for 60 minutes from solid frozen, just like this one was. And it was literally like just shredding. I mean, as soon as you touched it, it would just fall apart. So I was thinking, well, even though this is more compact and, in the netting, a bigger mass, if you will, that one was so done. I'm still thinking 40 minutes. But obviously, no. I think at this point, I would probably go 50 to 60 minutes. Really. All right. What's in the oven that I should be worried about?
Let me check. But I know we got the apple, the carrots, and the stuffing.
Okay. And then we're going to have a plate. But I just have to air fry this turkey till it's done. I mean, I can't serve that raw. It has to be the right temperature.
The apple's coming along really nicely.
Okay. Maybe starting off at that lower temperature was okay because it, yeah, I see that.
Just because you touch it.
I'll tell you, this is a high technology oven, and I honestly don't know if I like it, to be honest with you. I mean, it does everything. It's incredible, but it's touchy. All right, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm sorry. I could go up on the temperature.
Gail Marini said, I could sit down with those buttery potatoes and be happy.
Yep.
I could too.
Me too. And they're good. They're good. I think they got a little gluier than I like.
I was going to ask you if they're starchy.
A little bit. Oh my God. I forgot to put the salt in though. Extra salt. Okay. They're done.
I think potatoes need a lot of salt.
Yeah, they seem to. And I didn't salt obviously I didn't boil them, so I didn't salt the water. They're good though. They're a little on the starchy side. Okay, get down, babe. All right. I guess I better check my stuffing. Jeff, are you on dish duty?
No, I'm not on dish duty. You are.
You gonna do the dishes tomorrow?
I'll do them tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we have to shoot a video tomorrow anyway, so
Oh,
I got to
do?
clean up. Well, if you got one.
I don't think I have one.
Oh,
I can do the bread though. I'm ready for the bread. The bread has been
You can do
something
the
I've been
bread.
practicing on for a long time now, probably about 6 months. Which is silly because bread is easy.
I think it's time for another camera in here.
This is done. Green bean casserole, which I usually despise. Now this would have been good with a little oat topping, but they look good anyway. Those are the carrots. So we've got the carrots, the corn, and the green beans. They're all done. The apple is getting there. The stuffing is not how I would like it, I'll be honest. But, whoops. And now, Jeff, are you going to clean the oven?
What? I don't clean ovens.
I just messed up the oven. Whew. It's hot. Hot in there. It's hot in there, my friends.
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yep. I'm going to be sleeping, and you can be cleaning. How's everybody feeling? I'm almost done. What time is it? It's been 2 hours, I'm
It's
sure.
been 2 hours. We got 191 people that have
Wow.
roughed it out with us.
Wow. It's crazy. All right. Well, I'm not going to worry about cranberries, okay? I don't like them enough, although I have a recipe for dried cranberries coming out that are absolutely amazing. They're like craisins. Oh my gosh, so good.
Barbara Thurston said, "Where's the maid when you need her?" Well,
I
where's
know.
the maid when you need him? He's right over here, right?
All right, let's get a plate, Mr. Long. That turkey smells really good.
All right, we're about to tempt that turkey, and Louise is getting a couple plates.
Just one. We're gonna
Oh,
split.
just one. We're going to split.
We're
Okay.
gonna split. Now, I don't like cold potatoes, so I'm gonna turn this on one still, which is gonna keep it hot, but it's also gonna probably mess it up a little bit. All right, let's see. What do we got here? It's looking beautiful, I must say, really beautiful. We're at 142. I can't do anything, guys, until it comes up. So we're kind of, that misjudgment has thrown everything off.
Yeah, but when it's done, it's going to be perfect.
Yeah. The gravy's a bust. I'll never do packaged gravy again. Never.
So if it was,
Throw these rolls in at the last minute.
if it were actually Thanksgiving, there'd be plenty of football and beer to keep everybody occupied.
I'll throw one roll in. We only need one. Should we start on the sides before the turkey's done? Or should we not?
No, we got to keep everything. You got to serve it as a Thanksgiving dinner.
This is the way it is, right?
Now you could look at your souffle if you want to check the texture on that.
Mm-mm.
You
No.
gotta
If
wait
my
until-
oven wasn't so hot, I would throw everything back in just to keep it warm. But my
How are the
oven's
carrots?
really hot. Huh?
Oh, they're out. What about the apple?
The apple's almost finished, I think. The stuffing's what's not getting done for me. Oh well. All right.
Jeanette Frazier from Tennessee joined late. She said, "What's for the dessert?"
A baked apple in crust in pie filling. I'm gonna put this back in. The souffle I'm not but I don't want this to be all cold.
Oh, here's one I forgot all about. Margie
Oh, I
Harbo
messed
said,
up.
"Looking forward to your leftover stuffing breakfast. Made it last year. It was delicious." I forgot all about that.
That's
was
right.
really
That
good.
is really good. A stuffing frittata. Really good it was, yes. Oh, I'm so upset about this turkey. I'm so sorry, guys. But I guess it's good that I did it because now when people want to know how to make it, I'm going to tell them, if it's from frozen, they need to pressure cook it a lot longer than I did. Jeez.
You're gonna need times like if you thaw it for an hour, you thaw it for 24 hours.
I'll get this done for Christmas, I think. I don't mind making turkey breast. I can make them over. And I want to do a steamed crisp ham. I think I'm going to definitely go back into the ham world this year.
Marie Blackford said, "I can almost smell your kitchen."
It smells good. It's hot, though.
It does smell really good.
That oven that we have is so hot.
Yeah,
That's
it
one
doesn't vent anywhere except back into the kitchen.
It's
So
hot. And it's not, that's why I cook with this thing mostly because it's hot.
where's your cutting board from? KG wants to know where your cutting board
Oh,
is from.
Stella Falone.
Stella
love,
Flown.
love
It's
it.
the same company that makes Taylor guitars, and they're made out of mahogany, West African mahogany. Really nice cutting
Yes,
boards.
really. Okay, I've got a little tiny little tiny turkey cutting board, so it can sit there, so it's not on the rest of my mess. Oh my gosh, are we ready yet?
We got to get some temperature going.
We are close, but still no cigar. I'm so upset right now. I don't want this to be in too much longer.
No Thanksgiving cigar for
I think
you.
I'll throw it in a little bit later. I feel like this is done, but temperatures don't lie. It's done on the ends though. It's just not done right in the middle, but we're up to 152, but it's not done in the middle. This is concerning.
Safety first.
Yeah, but this is a little concerning. What happened?
Did it run out of time? Hit start again, I think.
Oh God, this thing drives me crazy. This one has different functions.
How come you're not on broil? Crank that thing up.
Well, I guess I could have. I didn't. I don't know. All right, I got to go into the souffle.
What about rest time? Jolene Jackson said, does it have to rest?
Yeah, it should, but I'm not going to let it. All right, I'm going in. It's light.
Did you get down the bottom and get some corn? Oh, I know that look. That is the Yummo look.
That's so good, I'm almost shaking. I'm not kidding, Jeff.
Well, you never kid about food.
Oh my gosh. Come here. Oh, this has got to be a recipe. What did I put in it? Did I put cardamom in that?
Yeah, we'll go back on the video.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
isn't that good?
Mm-hmm. Well, that is absolutely a video. A recipe. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's amazing.
I love when that happens. Okay, I have never made a souffle before in my life.
I think we've had that happen quite a few times on Tasty Tuesday. At least 10.
But I usually at least know what I'm like. I usually at least know something about it. I gotta put this down. So
Here comes the apple. Oh, you're not going to give it away yet.
I can't hold on to it. It's hot.
If you want, you can put it right up there on that cooling rack. There's a spot.
Oh! I just sprayed myself. Okay, that's the apple for dessert that's kind of falling apart at the bottom. That's okay. Now, let me see. I have just now made a just complete mess out of everything. But my stuffing got a little bit better. It is still not where I would be happy with it. But we will see what it tastes like. That's like most important. And my carrots are still there. Okay. We're good. We're good. We just wait for this stupid turkey. Oh. That souffle.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
And that's canned corn, but it's the sweetest.
It is really good.
Crunchiest canned corn I've ever had.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very, very good. I'm so glad it's on video. My pie thing is leaking.
That's okay. That counter cleans up real nice.
It does. Thank God. Okay, we ready? Let's do it. Come on, this.
Oh, butter and sprinkle the apple with brown sugar.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to eat the ends. They're at like 180, 190. It's just right here in the center. So we're just not going to eat the center.
All right, skip the center, put it back.
Yeah,
in and
I'm
let it
done.
finish.
We're not playing anymore. We're done. That's hot. That's warm. Butter, you say?
Butter.
You say butter on the thing?
Yeah, butter and brown sugar on the apple.
On the outside?
Sure, why not?
Well, let's let the butter go. Whoa, I'm hot.
Sprinkle up brown sugar, not like completely coated.
Have you seen my sprinkles? When I sprinkle,
I've seen your salt sprinkles.
it's a lot. Yeah. Okay. The turkey looks amazing. I'm very upset about the internal temperature though, but I'll tell you, if I go any further, it's going to be so dry on the outside. So this is like a little bit of a problem recipe, but it looks amazing. Can you see it?
Hold on. Let me focus here.
Oh,
Okay. Yep.
it's beautiful. Oh, feeling like, oh, okay, I have really made a dinner now. Not in an hour though. I'd have to be way more prepared.
Linda Searle said, "Let it rest."
If I had all the mise en place ready, I think I could have been done in an hour. You know, if I had things like planned out and knew what I was actually doing, I think I could execute this in an hour. Well, I wouldn't be able to because obviously now that we know that the pie, I mean not the pie, the turkey's going to take longer than that. So this would be a 90-minute dinner, but it's fairly easy.
Well, it's a lot better than an all-day or a 2-day Thanksgiving dinner, and it's going to be just as delicious.
Except for the person who cooked it is going to take a nap before dinner.
And after dinner.
All right. Are we ready to have Thanksgiving with you guys? We are ready. Callie's behind us. Gus is behind us.
They are thankful.
All right. I'm going to get this out of the way. So these are the glazed carrots with almonds and raisins, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. And I just, boiled them and then put them in this container with some leftover pie filling and then just put them in the oven. So I didn't have to stand there and worry about them. So that was pretty good. My oven's beeping for some reason.
Yeah, it's just not gobbling it.
This is the stuffing that I know I'm not really happy with. Oh, stop.
That's your stove beeping at you.
Yeah. These are the mashed potatoes that, well, I don't need that many. Could have been a little creamier, but I think they're going to do fine. All right. Dinner roll. Nice and crunchy. What else? We've got, I'm going to have a hard time grabbing that, I think. Oh, this is dangerous territory. I can't do it. I'm too short. I've got to grab it over towards me. This is the souffle. Yes, this is for both Jeff and I. Put that there. I need the green bean casserole. And I'm too short. Okay. Looks like a Thanksgiving plate. Okay, so this is the cheater version. Oh, there you go. You get a little crisp. Oh, no, you can't have that. No, that's an onion.
Yes.
Well, it's not his fault. It's mine, but he didn't touch it. Thank goodness. Okay. That would have been a bad dog mom of me. Okay. Oh my gosh. That corn casserole is so good. All right, here we go. Ooh, it's hot.
On the outside, right? Kind of looks a little dry.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks okay. It's because it's like folded in pieces. This stuff is folded in pieces. It's weird. This one was definitely in pieces, I can tell.
That would have been a 3-piece turkey breast there.
Yeah, and I think that's why I had trouble cooking all the way through, to be honest with you. But the skin is good. All right, ready?
Yep.
Come here, Garth. Here we go.
I need to grab a beer.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to let Jeff taste a little bit of everything, and then he will give you his honest opinion of how everything is. And he will. If he doesn't like something, he'll tell me. He'll tell you too. So the only thing made ahead of time, stop it, Gus. No, now this is,
Gussie,
no.
get out, buddy.
The only thing made ahead of time was the bread.
Yep. And a lot of that ended up in the
Ooh.
stuffing, didn't it?
Yeah. Okay. I don't even have a butter knife. All right, you go.
All right. I'm going to start with the potatoes
Okay.
because I'm
You're a
particular
potato
about
man.
potatoes.
Yes, I know.
Mm,
I'm trying to like not sweat here.
potatoes are great. They're like a mashed baked.
Okay. Well,
Delicious.
that would make sense because that's kind of how they were.
All right. Going for the turkey now.
Okay. Blot my face because that was a lot of cooking.
Mm.
What do you think about the turkey?
Flavors all the way through it. It's delicious.
So it's good flavor.
Yeah, perfectly seasoned. Give that a shot.
I wonder how the flavor got through. I mean, I really didn't season it very much.
Maybe I got a big chunk of the outside of the skin, but it's
Oh.
full of flavor.
That's good.
All right, going for the green beans, which I've been eating on my whole life on Thanksgiving anyway. Mm,
No, I never tasted those, so I don't even know if they taste good.
perfect. Give them a shot.
I don't even know if they taste good. Like,
Oh my gosh, they're perfect.
All right, so that's
People are going back for seconds for that.
So that's with canned, but then homemade twist on it.
Delicious.
Quite good.
Corn souffle.
We know that's good.
Yeah, we do, but I'm gonna get some more.
I think the green bean casserole could use a little more salt.
What?
Yeah, for me, doesn't quite hit on all.
That corn souffle is a major hit.
It's really good.
All right, I'm gonna go for these carrots, which are what? Glazed carrots with slivered almonds
And brown sugar and
oh, so they're gonna be a little sweet.
I guess.
No? Oh my gosh.
I don't know what they are. Are they good?
Oh, they're a recipe in and of themselves. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're good.
The texture's perfect.
Mm,
The sweetness.
they are so good. The nuts. Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is like the best Thanksgiving I've ever
What?
tasted. What?
What?
Was there a better one
It's the
before?
best one you've ever had?
I think it's pretty close. Whoops.
That means that days and days and days of cooking to prepare everything from scratch wasn't necessary?
Nope. Oh my goodness.
What about the stuffing?
Perfect. Texture,
Really?
flavor.
Really? That stuffing is what I didn't think was turned out well.
No, it's perfect.
I don't think it's perfect, but it is pretty good. I know the bread's good.
Mhm. Holy crap.
All right.
What is that? Is that a piece of apple?
That's an apple. Yeah, the stuffing is not it's not seasoned well. It's got too much time in it. A little too salty. So there's some issues with my stuffing.
I don't know.
All right. Wow. Okay, Raymond wants me to cut in the middle of the turkey to see if it's raw.
Good idea.
It's raw.
You donkey.
Woo, it's hot.
It's not raw.
It's not raw.
Let's do a temp right there and see if there's something funny going on with them. Oh, it's up there. It rested and brought it up to almost 160.
Yeah, it's not quite, but when I reheat it, it'll be fine. I can tell by the texture it's not cooked all the way through.
Yeah.
Like you can tell texture too. But it'll be fine when I reheat it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not gonna die. The outside was cooked. I won't die, I promise. Jeff won't die either. Okay, now we need to make room for this apple. Ordinarily we would like wait like hours before we would eat a dessert. But
We're just going to taste it.
okay. Can they see right here? Even though I've got some stuff on my cutting board, it's not like
Let me just double check.
because we're gonna eat it right on the cutting board,
Let me
guys.
get a good close up on that.
Okay, get a good close up.
I'm kicking cameras all over the place.
Oh,
All right. There's the apple.
Okay.
This is a baked apple
mhm.
with what? Brown sugar, raisins.
Yeah, brown sugar, raisins, butter, cinnamon, and nutmeg in the center. It's a half of an apple. Then I just took a pie crust that was actually supposed to be like little mini pie crust. So let's just go right down the center. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, Sue Crickmore said you need vanilla ice cream with it.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
I don't have any. Gus is like, I'll taste it, Mom. The pie crust is done nicely. What I'm concerned about mostly is the apple right? It feels like it is. Mmm. Mmm. I quite like this. And it's not overly sweet. Mmm. You ready?
Yep.
The apple, for some people, could probably be cooked more. But, I mean, I wouldn't call this a recipe. This is not a recipe. Not yet. But it's got the potential. Oh, I'm hot.
The flavors are there.
Yeah.
Apple's a little too hard.
The apple's still a little too hard.
But the puff pastry is good.
It's not puff pastry, it's pie crust.
The pie crust is good.
Yeah, but it's still a little doughy in parts on the inside.
Maybe it needs a slower, longer cook.
Maybe. But usually you do pie crust. Well, you can do it low and slow, but usually it's
just this inside part to see what it's like.
Gus says, I'll try it, Mom. He wants the pie crust, you can tell. What is he going towards? It's hard to eat too. I like the texture of the apple, but it is a little hard, I think, for most people, but I like it. I personally like it.
Would be nice. But the flavors are all good.
The flavors are really good.
Everything on that plate and the dessert is gourmet Thanksgiving. It's not.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not the run of the mill Thanksgiving at all.
Well, I think it turned out really nicely, even though it took me twice as long as I thought. It's really good to know about the turkey in case you guys are planning on making this. You need to do it longer if you're going to do it from frozen. All right. Anything else before we say goodbye? So I can take the shirt off because I'm hot as can be.
Yeah, everybody loves Gus, of course.
Oh, I know. He's so cute.
He's a good boy.
You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy.
Cheryl Peters said, I watched your turkey Wellington and now I want to make it. Yum.
Yeah.
I was blown away. Like I had never seen, I tasted it, but I'd never seen it come together until I actually shot the video. Cynthia just sent you $5 by the way.
Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you so much.
Major Turkey Wellington Day for early Thanksgiving. It was amazing, surprisingly easy. Thank you, Louise.
Yeah, surprisingly easy. Like it's got a lot of steps to it and it looks so fancy that you would think this was harder. 10 times harder.
Do you think because of the pressure of it's the first time you were trying to do it in a, you're racing the clock?
What, this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think I don't know how to make a souffle, and I made a souffle live on Facebook.
You actually made what? Let's count. Let's take the gravy out of the picture because you didn't even make that. Potatoes, stuffing, green beans, souffle, carrots, turkey, apple. So that's like six things at least.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
And they all came out really good.
Yeah, that's not too shabby in 2 hours. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. Yeah, I'm going to pat myself on the back. That's pretty good.
That's less than shabby.
That's pretty good. It takes longer to make the turkey Wellington, but not hands-on and not like timing this and timing that and trying to get this right and trying to get that right. It's just different.
So the only thing we didn't use that I brought is the
cranberries. Sauce.
And we're not cranberry.
Which I'm not cranberry person, really. I mean, I like whole cranberries. I like fresh cranberries. I really do like my cranberry apple chutney.
We probably could have reconstituted some of our dried cranberries and
I could have put cranberries in the stuffing.
Added some sugar in there. Yeah,
I could have put the cranberries.
They're tart. They're definitely tart.
The ones the dry ones.
I haven't tried the dry ones.
The dry ones that have the sugar on them, the ones that we're going to put out on Sunday.
Oh, you sugared those?
Well, I think for you, I use Swerve.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're sweetened. They're like craisins, but a little bit different, a little bit better, I think. All right, guys, I think we can sign off now so that we can at least put the food away. We have to do that tonight.
We'll probably finish eating that plate over there.
Yeah, we'll finish eating our Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to sit down because I can feel my back starting to hurt. And it's been fun, though. This was fun. I'm looking around thinking, holy moly, there's a lot to clean up. But it was a lot of fun. And this is what my kitchen looks like if I'm cooking at home and not planning out. If I had this all planned out with everything I needed, I could have executed it a little bit easier, like I do on my videos. But because I didn't have a plan, because I didn't know what he was bringing me except for the turkey, made it work. Just like always. It was fun.
Yeah. And we're thankful for all of you.
Oh, very much so. I mean, incredibly thankful. It's been such an incredible several years. We just can't even believe it. Sometimes I pinch myself because I'm like, this can't be really going on, right?
Yeah,
people aren't watching me cook.
Do what you love.
Yeah, people aren't watching me cook for real, and I'm earning a living from it. This is crazy. But it is happening. It's happening because of you, and I appreciate you guys so much. Love and happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating, and if not, happy week. Just have a great week the rest of November, and we'll be back next week after Thanksgiving. I'll be back Tuesday for Q&A. Yeah. Is that it?
And then we get closer to, we get into December and we'll do kind of a Christmas version or something.
No, maybe Jeff will cook.
Oh,
how about that?
Is that your Christmas gift?
Jeff will cook Christmas, the Christmas version of this.
Are you bringing me ingredients or do I get to bring my own?
No, I would bring you ingredients. That would be
boy.
traditional Christmas dinner.
Oh boy.
I could have fun with that.
Yeah, we'll have 2 people watching.
I could be this. Oh, there'd be more than that. We'd have 1,002 people watching if you were cooking the whole thing, because nobody wants to miss that. It would be fun. I could be your sous chef.
MD said better than Martha Stewart.
Oh, thank you so much. I think I could teach you I think I could be your sous chef. I could just tell you what to do from the sidelines. What if I could hands on? I just had to tell Jeff what to do.
I'm good with that.
But the problem is,
but we're not making the same thing.
No, and it would be, we would have to really scale down because it would take a lot longer for him to execute all of this. We would be here till tomorrow if he made all this.
I think a rack of lamb would be fine.
A rack of lamb? You're going to make a rack of lamb?
No.
You could make a rack of lamb.
I could.
You could.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I could do that. What is that thing called when you like take the legs and you pull it up into a...
Yeah, what is that called?
Is that a crown or something?
A crown. Yeah, I think you could do it with pork too.
Probably.
We don't have lamb here too much. But anyway. All right.
Alaska Family Kitchen said, now we want to watch Jeff wash all the dishes. There we go. That'll be our next live video is me cleaning the kitchen. We will put all this food away. We're not going to go to bed with all this food.
No, we wouldn't leave the food out, but the dishes away. I don't care. I know there's people that would be like, I couldn't go to bed with dirty dishes in the sink. You know what? It's 9:15. Yeah, I can. I don't sleep in my kitchen. It's been a
long day.
Yeah, I don't sleep in my kitchen. It'll be just fine in there till tomorrow. And then Jeff and I will bust them out. We've got 2 dishwashers, electric dishwashers, and then 2 dishwashers.
And I've got a whole slab of bacon in the fridge. So
he's going to make more mess before we clean up.
I'll make bacon for breakfast and then we'll clean up.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, we can have turkey and bacon sandwiches.
Oh, I'm there.
Oh, that's lunch.
We have lettuce. We need lettuce.
We need to get iceberg lettuce. You got to have the iceberg lettuce. And then I'll
just do it like without bread, just lettuce and bacon. And I don't need the bread.
He's low carb. I'm doing the bread. As a matter of fact, it's going to have to be like sandwich crap bread that you buy from the store, not even homemade bread. I mean, there's a certain thing about rolls you have. There's a certain thing about turkey sandwiches. You can't toast the bread. It's got to be like soft and like the most preservatives you can find.
Can you use those
like
brioche,
Wonder Bread?
Those brioche rolls?
No, it's got to be like Wonder Bread, white bread, just sliced, full of preservatives, absolutely horrible for you. You slather it with mayonnaise,
put on
avocado. Your crispy avocado.
Well, Lisa Fleet said with avocado.
Not on mine. It would be good, though. I would say that would be good. But no, not on mine. It's mayonnaise, iceberg lettuce, bacon, optional. Bacon's optional. Slice of turkey. Oh, my goodness.
And olives.
What?
You love olives.
I'm not putting olives on my turkey sandwich. This is just like Thanksgiving a day after. You have to have the turkey sandwich, but
is
no
it the day
avocado.
after or is it midnight?
Midnight.
Yeah.
It's midnight.
You wake up after your tryptophan.
Yeah, after your nap.
Coma, yeah.
And you go into the kitchen, you slice off some turkey, and you make yourself a sandwich. I'll tell you that this turkey doesn't taste like a turkey breast with
MD said jalapeno slices. That wouldn't be bad.
Well, y'all can put whatever you want on your turkey sandwich, but I am sticking with, and I don't even put cheese on mine, and I love cheese. Mine is going to be bacon, and that's optional. Turkey, not optional. Wonder bread, crappiest stuff you can get, not optional. And not even potato bread, which I love. It's got to be the Wonder bread. And mayonnaise, and salt and pepper, and iceberg lettuce, not optional.
I would personally prefer to have sweet Hawaiian roll, mashed potatoes on top of that, the turkey, and then start piling up.
Oh, well, I know people that do that too, and that's
that would
fine.
be delicious.
That's not mine. That's not my day after Thanksgiving. Nope. And then a piece of pie. And that's it.
Or a piece of that apple.
I might try to salvage that somehow. Like get rid of that crust.
So
bake the apple more.
From this, we definitely came up with a new recipe for the corn souffle.
Yeah. I'll have to practice.
We've already got a green bean casserole.
I've already got that on the blog, but from I think
you've already done stuffing. We could probably do a day after stuffing, not a video of it, but we could probably put some egg in there and make a, we've done
that. Yeah, that would be fine. I've already done stuffing. I've already done mashed potatoes. This I'll have to get better at. I'll have to figure this out, a better timing for you guys. I don't think I want to do it from frozen though.
If you do it from frozen, it's going to be
I think that's part of the texture issue that I'm having too. The texture issue, I think, is part because it was frozen. Because the outer part just overcooked while the inner part didn't cook. I think I'm having an issue with that. So anyway, I'll try one thawed. I'll try one thawed and see what happens. But I love the way it looks. I mean, it came out looking really pretty. So
and it tastes really good.
It does taste good. It's different though from a bone-in turkey breast. It's different. But I think it's because what they do is they debone the turkey breast and then they fit it all together. It comes in pieces usually, and that's in that netting. But when you bake it like this or pressure cook it like this, it kind of fuses together as it cooks. But it really is not one piece. I mean, a turkey breast wouldn't just come apart like that if it was one piece. So anyway, all right.
Brittany says the carrot. We forgot to mention the carrot.
Oh,
recipe.
yeah.
That's probably a recipe.
Yeah, that's a recipe. Those were delicious. I don't even know where they went. Did I put them back? Oh, no, they're over there. Those were amazing. And I really like the idea that it was a quick boil. So what I'm thinking is I could do a quick boil or I could do a quick pressure cook. But like Jeff said, the texture was perfect. They were not overcooked.
Right. They didn't get to that point where they changed flavor. They still had that little bit of sweetness without going when you cook carrots, they actually change.
Yep.
But it was right to that point without going over.
Yep.
Soft enough to cut with a fork. Yep. And sweet and delicious.
Yeah. And the fact that you don't have to sit there and glaze them on the stove, you could just put them in a pan, toss them in the stuff, put them in the oven. That's a win for me there. The problem is I don't know how long I boiled them for because I didn't pay attention. It always happens that way. They were perfect, and I have no idea how long I cooked them.
Okay, last question. Christy Sunshine says, how would I heat up a smoked turkey breast in the Ninja?
It's already fully cooked. I would probably steam crisp it if you have that function, because the steam is going to really get it nicely heated through and then, browned again on the top, I guess. And without seeing what it looks like, I would have a hard time telling you, but steam is a great option for that. Steam crisp if you want the browning on top. I mean, you could pressure cook it, but it would probably be fine, but I don't know how long because I don't know how it's already cooked, but you still need to bring it up to the 165 before serving. So I don't really know because I don't know how big it is, but pressure cook would be okay. Steam would be my option though. I would do that hands down. If you don't have the steam and crisp, just plain steam and then air fry the top if you want. If you have steam and crisp, you can do the steam and crisp. Although, I wonder if it'd be long enough steam. Depends on the size of it. Might not steam long enough. But it depends on the size. I hate that. I never have concise answer because there's too many variables. Sorry.
Well, thank you everybody for your patience.
Thank you so much.
2
I'm so
hours and
exhausted
21
right now.
minutes. We still have.
I think this is the
130
longest
people
one.
that hung out. And,
This is the longest
Awesome.
one ever.
but
So
it's a good. Now we've done some longer lives. Maybe Tasty Tuesday.
I don't think we've ever done a Taste Tuesday.
We did
over
a
2 hours.
Tasty Tuesday on a holiday. I think it was Christmas where we had the guitar out and we were just having
That's
a good
true.
time. But
Oh, this crust is good.
all right, time to
All right.
start packaging up some food and
Love you guys.
cleaning up, getting to bed.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Don't choke.
I am choking, but that was delicious. Worth the choke. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Good morning.
night.
Good morning, John.
Yeah. Yeah. Good day. It's afternoon.
All right.
All right. See you guys later. I'll see you next Tuesday for the Q&A.